Hey, good morning. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You're listening to the Out of Bounds Show on ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Brought to you by the Madison Healthplex and Performance Center, 463 in Madison, the premier workout fitness facility in central Mississippi. Twitter handle at BoBounds. The number 601-707. That's 707-3750. We want to say good morning to our radio and digital partners and say good morning to you. Happy Thanksgiving week to you. And if you're traveling, well, regardless of what you're doing, if you're traveling or hunting or whatever it is that's happening, safe travels. Hope you have a wonderful time, some great food, and whatever your beverage of choice is for the week and weekend. We should have some great football this week and weekend. We've actually got some good games, guys, on Thursday. Cowboys and Redskins, maybe A&M and LSU. We'll see which one of the Jekyll and Hyde teams shows up. I feel like Mississippi State and Ole Miss have been Jekyll and Hyde, and LSU and A&M, and the Hogs, among other teams. Maybe the only team in the SEC, guys, that has not been, Jekyll and Hyde is the Alabama Crimson Tide. That says something about consistency and playing at a pretty high level week in, week out. I know they didn't play as well as they wanted to against Chattanooga, but hey, every now and then 20-year-olds get an opportunity to snooze through the weekend. I mean, we do it as adults, right? I mean, we try to sharpen the sword and bring our A game every day and work in life. And they're not robots, but I think sometimes maybe we think that Alabama, the way that Saban operates and runs his program, that they're robotic. Anyway, Bama has been the most consistent team in college football. It's not even close, is it, guys? It's not close with Ohio State, with Washington, with Michigan, with Clemson, with some of the Louisville, with some of the other teams that have hung around the 2 through 7 spots and ranking and space.
It's not close. And I'm confused about how you're saying they're not robotic.
Yeah, maybe they are.
They are robotic.
Maybe there's something that they're – no, then I'd get in trouble. I was about to say maybe there's something they're injecting into them, but then you get into me claiming that Bama players are doing – maybe it is – maybe Saban really does have superhuman powers. I don't know. I don't know what's in their Gatorade or water, but to get 19 and 20 and 21-year-olds to do that, even though they are the most talented roster in the country, is still remarkable. It is. But as I look at the 6 helmets that we have on the set today, I don't know if it's too many or not, but we had to move some things around to get all 6 helmets up. I wanted to feature 3 games. The battle for the Golden Egg. We have the Ole Miss and Mississippi State helmets on. You can go to YouTube, youtube.com, type in Out of Bounds Sports. You can go to our Facebook page, The Out of Bounds Show. The video link is there. Or you can download the Out of Bounds radio app, and there's a watch live link. But we have the Ole Miss and MSU helmet. And then on the outside of the set, we have LSU and A&M on one side, facing each other. And on the other side, I've got Bama and Auburn. I almost think Auburn and Bama should be in the middle because of what Bama's accomplished. But, hey, the 2 Mississippi teams, that's the big game. That's bragging rights. And that's what we have on the set. Should I go ahead and tell them about the giveaway or wait till the next segment? I mean, we pretty much have it down, right?
Yeah, you can tease it. It's up to you.
All right. If you want to go to Atlanta, not this weekend, but next weekend. Some of you have been to the SEC championship game. Some of you haven't. It is a wonderful, wonderful trip. And you know what a big partner and supporter Dr. Pepper has been of the Southeastern Conference for some time and of this show. Thank you very much, Dr. Pepper. So I have 2 SEC championship game tickets to give away today.
It's pretty appetizing.
Yeah, if you look at how much they're going for, 300, 500, 600, 675, 700, and so on, then what a great time to throw little dude, your son or daughter in the car, your wife or girlfriend, or maybe a client or a good friend who loves Alabama or loves Florida or just loves college football, and go to the game and enjoy Atlanta and the SEC championship game. I've said this before. I'll say it again. It's an amazing atmosphere on Friday and Saturday, walking around downtown Atlanta with everything going on. And you'll have a great time. Even if Bama's supposed to run away with it, you'll have a great time. And who knows? Florida may scratch around for a while and extend the game a little bit longer than we think. Hey, we think we know what's going to happen every Saturday morning, and then what happens by Saturday night? It doesn't play out the way we thought it would. So here's what we're doing, and Drew and Jackson, jump in if I do not explain this the right way, because you guys know much more about this than I do. We're going to ask you to go. This is easy because you all have phones, or you're sitting in front of your iPad or your laptop or whatever. But we're going to ask you to go to your phone or laptop or iPad and go to youtube.com and type in Out of Bounds Sports. That's our page. Out of Bounds Sports. youtube.com, Out of Bounds Sports. Okay? That's our deal. And from there, we would like for you to share our YouTube feed on Facebook.
Bam.
All right, so youtube.com, type in Out of Bounds Sports, share our YouTube. When I say our, I mean the shows. Share the YouTube feed on your Facebook page. If you're not on Facebook, sorry.
Get on Facebook.
That's the deal. So the ticket giveaway is brought to you by Dr. Pepper, and they have been a great supporter of the Southeastern Conference, among many other things. But
Be a pretty neat deal if you were there the day that Florida upset Alabama.
no kidding. See, Jackson's already calling it.
I'm close calling it.
We're really selling this thing. That's what we do. As somebody who is really, really smart in our business tells me all the time, Bo, we're not in radio. We're promoters. That's what we are. We're in sports and entertainment. We're not journalists. Never said that we were. We're in sports and entertainment. We're promoters. So the official drink of the SEC is Dr. Pepper, and we're giving away 2 tickets. Now, let me get into a couple of things real quick, if you don't mind. Evan Ingram was nominated for the C. Spire Connerly Award, and he will win it. Sorry. I don't mean to, I do this. I'm sure C. Spire gets a kick out of it. We've been a part of the C. Spire Connerly for 14 years on air. 14. I've seen Eli Manning win it, Jarius Norwood, Patrick Willis. Oh, man. A number of amazing. Dak.
It ain't bragging if you can back it up.
And it's NFL player after NFL player.
I told you I was looking at that list yesterday. Or I was yesterday the other day. Good gosh.
I know. It's great. It's pretty awesome. It makes me happy.
Wow.
We've had some great players play at Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Southern Miss, Delta State, Jackson State, Alcorn State. The list goes on. Steve McNair would have won it if we had the C. Spire Connerly. We know that. And many other awesome dudes, Brett Favre and so on. But it started in 1996. I think little Treg Thomas from Delta State won it. And then, boom, we were off from there. So I believe that Evan Ingram will beat out, and it could be somewhat close. Fred Ross had a nice year, but Evan had a great year. And Evan Ingram was not nominated for which tight end award, Drew, that you were texting me about, please, yesterday?
It's the Mackey Award.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you on that. Yeah, I don't have an explanation for that. Other than I think maybe I'm not taking up for anybody. I'm trying to, because he should have been nominated. Here's the only thing I can think of before we go to the big board. The only thing I can think of, Drew, is these guys they can't watch all the games, okay? And maybe they watched Evan and think he's a wide receiver. And that's pretty lame and a stretch right there. I mean, even though he's a flex tight end, he's considered a tight end. Now, he doesn't look like O.J. Howard.
No.
And that's how we're wired as humans. So, and that's a reach. There's no excuse. Obviously, he should have been nominated. That's what happened, Drew, right? He wasn't nominated?
And not only nominated, he
Correct.
should have ran away with this thing.
Well, I don't know if he should have ran away with the Mackey Award, but he's obviously a great tight end. I'm sure there's some other good ones in the country. If you're just going to go on stats, he had a monster year. Sometimes people just go on stats. I didn't watch all the tight ends in the country, so I am not. That's why I don't vote on that. And I've been asked to vote on umpteen awards over the years, and I don't do it. I vote on the C. Spire Connerly and the C. Spire Howell Gillum, and that's it. And the C. Spire Ferris is done through a couple other, I think, media in the state, and then they allow scouts to weigh in. Okay, we're live in the BankPlus studio. Welcome in on a Tuesday. David Morris, quarterback coach, quarterback guru at 7:30. He played at Ole Miss behind Eli Manning. 8:15, Mike Detillier, Brad Edwards at 9 a.m. Welcome in on a Tuesday. Happy Thanksgiving to you. We're going to tell you how you can win these SEC championship game tickets, 2 of them. Brought to you by Dr. Pepper. The official soft drink of the Southeastern Conference is Dr. Pepper. Straight ahead, the big board. Welcome in.